So this video is basically about weird, strange, funny, and ridiculous laws that exist in Canada. In BC, it's illegal to kill a Sasquatch. In Vancouver, it was illegal to sell a stove on a Wednesday from 1947 to 1986. It's illegal to own more than 4 pet rats at a time in Port Coquitlam. In Oak Bay, you could be fined $100 if your parrot talks too loud. In Victoria, street entertainers aren't allowed to give kids balloon animals. So, here's some weird laws from Alberta. It's illegal for someone under the age of 15 to be outside without a guardian between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m. in St. Paul, Alberta. Current law in Alberta states that it's against the law to paint a wooden ladder. In Calgary, it is illegal to buy or sell non-prescription contact lenses at costume shops. In Alberta, it's illegal to set fire to the leg of a wooden-legged man. I would hope so. Rails to tie horses must be provided by businesses in Alberta. I don't think I saw any of those when I was in Calgary or Edmonton. Now in Saskatchewan, in Fort Capel, Saskatchewan, it's illegal to walk down Main Street with untied shoes. My province, Ontario. It's illegal to whistle in Petrolia, Ontario. According to the town's website, yelling, shouting, hooting, whistling, or singing is prohibited at all times. It's illegal to attach a siren to your bike in Sudbury. Don't they have any bicycle police officers up there? In Toronto, it is illegal to swear in a public park. If you don't pay your hotel bill in Ontario, the hotel can legally sell your horse. So make sure to pay your hotel bill in Ontario if you don't want them taking your horse from you. In Oshawa, it is against the law to climb a tree. Okay. Purple garage doors are against the law in Kanata, Ontario. Don't try getting all fancy on your bike in Ottawa because taking your feet off the pedals while riding is illegal. Don't swear at your mother in public in Toronto. You could get arrested. It is against the law to eat ice cream on Bank Street on a Sunday while in Ottawa. In Ontario, it's illegal to drive your sleigh on the highway without at least 2 bells attached to the harness of your horse. In Etobicoke, Ontario, it's illegal to have more than 3.5 inches of water in a bathtub. In Uxbridge, Ontario, it's illegal to have an internet connection faster than 56K. You could be arrested if you drag a dead horse down Toronto's Yonge Street on Sundays. Just remember that. Now we move on to Quebec. In Quebec City, it's illegal to swear in French. In Quebec, it is illegal to impersonate a foreigner. In Beaconsfield, Quebec, you're breaking the law if you have more than 2 colors of paint on your house. New Brunswick. In Fredericton, it is against the law to wear a snake or carry a pet lizard in public. Nova Scotia. Unhinging somebody's front gate is a crime in Wolfville, Nova Scotia. It is against the law for taxi drivers in Halifax to wear shorts or t-shirts. Prince Edward Island. In Charlottetown, it's illegal to intentionally ring any doorbell or knock at any door in order to disrupt, disturb, or annoy any person in his home or place of work. Okay, and this is at the federal level in Canada. According to current Canadian law, everyone commits an offense who makes, prints, publishes, distributes, sells, or has in his possession for the purpose of publication, distribution, or circulation a crime comic. In Canada, it is illegal to challenge someone to a duel or accept an invitation to a duel. Do not try to scare the Queen in Canada unless you want to be arrested. It is illegal to remove a Band-Aid in public in Canada. Offending a place with a bad smell is illegal under the criminal code in all of Canada. So I guess farting in public is illegal in Canada. Never knew that. Lucky I haven't been to jail. In Cobourg, Ontario, if you have a water trough in your front yard, you must have it filled by 5 a.m. every morning. Even though we do have euthanasia laws in Canada that do permit euthanasia under certain very specific circumstances, you just can't kill someone by frightening them to death. Also, there's legislation in Canada that mandates that 35% of the content on Canadian radio stations be Canadian content, so they have to feature a lot of Canadian artists. Which explains why the Juno Awards still count for something. Yep, this law apparently is still on the books in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where we have strict gun laws. There's a law still on the books in Calgary, Alberta that specifies when you're released from prison, you're supposed to be given a handgun with bullets and a horse so you can ride off into the sunset. There is even a law in Canada that prohibits any kind of clear or non-dark soda to contain caffeine. It's also apparently illegal to pretend to practice witchcraft in Canada. Okay, so I guess every country has their weird laws. Right here in my hometown of London, Ontario, Canada, not too sure if these are still on the books or not, but Apparently, there's a law that makes it illegal to dance on any outdoor patio at a bar or nightclub. So, if you know of any strange or weird or funny laws, you can just drop me a comment. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.